So, What If Season 2 is in the can, and I am here to talk about it. Now, they released this differently than the other shows on Disney+. It had a day-by-day release over the Christmas weekend and week. And I'm glad that they did, because this show, in hindsight, both seasons are kind of hit or miss. And even talking about the first season, the expectations, I believe, exceeded the execution. And just like in season 1, certain stories are good, but others are, in the best way, blah. Like, I enjoyed the Iron Man one because there were no other stories to be told on Sakaar. The Happy Hogan one was fun. The Kahari episode I liked. And despite what people might say about it, I really liked the finale. That one was a lot of fun. But the others were kind of blah and uninteresting. Like the Avengers 1602, I kind of zoned out on that one. But the overall problems with What If are that, first, the stories aren't that truly interesting. Some might catch you off guard, like the Doctor Strange episode in season 1 and the Iron Man and Kahari episodes in this season. But some of them just come off as just plain boring and skippable. And in my opinion, the stories really need to just be something extremely intriguing, or just something good enough to possibly be something that could be made into a movie, like an Avengers versus X-Men or something similar. And maybe I'm wrong for thinking this, but when it first premiered, I really was just expecting it to be individual what if stories, period, and that's it. I mean, it is, but it's also like the MCU proper, where some of, if not all of the characters end up in a team up. Like, it's cool and all, but if you're just going to do that, then just make the concept that, instead of selling us on one thing and doing something completely different. That honestly would be interesting in itself, because I actually really do like the concept of individual stories that don't cross over. Interesting individual stories, period. Now for the final episode. Like I said, I liked it. I know a lot of people didn't, and I can understand why. But for what it was entertaining to me. And I've heard that a lot of the negatives about it was the female-centric narrative that they have going on with the MCU. I mean, MCU nowadays. And it didn't honestly bother me too much, unlike the other decisions that they've made going in that direction. But like I said with the first season, it's nothing special. It's just the same old, same old. So I feel like if you didn't like season 1 of What If, you're more than likely not going to like this one. And since this is connected to the MCU, but it's not directly connected, like if you haven't seen season 1, there's no reason to watch that nor this one, because it really doesn't have any bearings on the MCU in the whole. It's just what it is, what ifs, and it just, some of them just so happen to come together. So yeah, I mean, this season, I mean, honestly, it's really just kind of on par with the first one, but I think I can say I like the first one a little bit better, just because the episodes that were good to me were actually pretty damn good. And as far as the good ones in this season, they were kind of good, but most of them were just kind of okay. So yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe they need to kind of axe this show and just do something else. And so with that said, that has been my review on season 2 of What If. And if you like what you've heard, go ahead, give me a like, subscribe if you're not, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this. And I will catch you guys on the next one. So peace out, stay safe, and don't watch this.